Good evening, cyber friends. Again, this is Middy Man coming at you again from Walk Studios, back here at Studio B. Uh, we give God all the praise and honor, and we thank Him for each and every one of you, cyber friends. You know who you are. We are just coming back to just announce that do I did not do a video or an announcement on Sunday about Palm Sunday, and I did not overlook it, but I was just waiting until tomorrow night, the Bible study, and I was gonna kind of touch upon that if I could. I got a few things I want to make note on Palm Sunday to everybody. Matter of fact, I don't know whether or not that Minister Tina Sealer, is gonna drop in on tomorrow night and try to do the broadcast. She was supposed to do it the week before, but she was in the hospital at that time, so she wasn't able to do it. So I don't know whether she's gonna try to do it this week or not. But however, I will make mention of Palm Sunday on tomorrow night. Matter of fact, we all know that this Holy Week, with the Jews. In other words, this is the time when Jesus, Palm Sunday, when he made his triumphal entry into Jerusalem. And then really and truly, they should have proclaimed him king then, but it wasn't time yet. In other words, it wasn't time. God had other plans. God looked down the road of history and saw us, and he wanted to bring us in as well. God saw all this thing. In other words, God is, you know what, y'all, if we understood God, then we would be God. We would be a God ourselves. So we're never going to understand God. Never, never. You're never going to, he's too complicated. But we can trust him. So that's what I always just try to get everybody to see. We can't understand him, but we can trust him. And there are some things that we're just never going to know. In other words, the God wisdom is just too large and too much for us to hold. We would never be able to understand it fully. But nevertheless, we thank God that we had a good Palm Sunday on this past Sunday. We had a good, like I said, a good service, even though the word was not brought, but we did get a chance to get the kids, their program off, and their youth day program and everything went off, I think, fairly well. And because we was up on some severe weather threats on Sunday, y'all let us pray. I'm asking everybody to let us pray for all this here bad weather. Let us petition our Heavenly Father that He would intervene and not let this here bad weather do too much damage and no loss of life. Period. Cause see, people, I still tell y'all this Middy Man, I still say the same thing, and until I learn different and somebody teach me different, God Himself tell me, I don't believe God is in this here bad weather like we've been having. God do not do stuff like that. In my opinion, no, I don't think so. But I know that we are living in a cursed world now. Remember that this earth is cursed. We are in a cursed world because of the fact of the original sin. So this world is it's very cursed. So we don't understand a whole lot of things that goes on, but we can, like I say, we can trust God. So I just wanted to say that, and I just wanted to come back. I'm not gonna make a long video on this go around, but just let you know, on tomorrow night we do have Blog Talk Radio. We're gonna be live streaming again. And like I say, I don't really know whether or not Minister Tina Sealer is going to make it or not, but nevertheless, we will do a few announcements on Palm Sunday on tomorrow night, and we will bring up a few highlights on Palm Sunday on tomorrow night if the Lord say so. We will try to make time for it if the Lord say so. And so with that being said, Middy Man has not yet got my music program running right as of yet. It's so. I'm just about to get it. It's so. I'm having problem with those SEO drivers, and I don't know why all of a sudden I just started having problem with the SEO drivers when I used to use them. And so we just gonna keep on troubleshooting until I can find out what's really going on. Other than having to do a whole nother reformat, I just done that, and I don't want to have to go back through all that. if I can help it. But nevertheless, I will not be doing a musical tutorial. And what I mean by that is, I told you I was not going to step on my brother Richard Butler as far as doing no tutorial, learning songs and stuff like that. No, no, no. I'm talking about in teaching of music theory and composition, and doing just a little, snippets and stuff, and giving people, some beginner musicians and songwriters and stuff, some tips. That's what I will be doing, but I'm not gonna be able to even do that just yet. I want to make certain I get this here music program, these music out right that I had, and I got to load them back up and everything, and try to get them to running properly, so I will be able to do what I need to do, and make it real interesting. I don't want to just throw something together for nobody. I want it to be right. So y'all just bear with old me the man, and we will be back with you shortly as far as the music tutorials and the music instruction and everything, trying to get some things done for the beginner musician. It's not for you pros. All you pros out there, you don't have to even worry about it. But this is for the beginning musician, the basic keyboard, basic functional keyboard, and learning the basic musicians, that those that want to learn how to play quickly and to get into it, just for their local church and everything, and then they can take it further if they want to. I'm just going to try to get them and point them in the right direction. Try to get them started and get them a good foundation. That's all it is to it. So all you pros that already got the gut, you got your chops together and everything, this is not for you. This is for the very, very beginner, and those that are starting out and are very eager to learn. But it's not going to be everybody. In other words, no one is neglected. I'm not saying that you can't look. See, I'm like this, Mitty man. I've never gotten too good that I can't learn something else. In other words, I look at some of the basics, some things on YouTube. I look on some of the basic videos even now. I go back and look at some of the things that I studied years ago. Why? Because I'm human, subject to mistakes, subject to forget. I refresh myself every now and then with that, just as well as I do, and I keep myself up with the scriptures of the Holy Word. I do the same thing with my music. So with that being said, this is just a brief announcement that will look out for me on tomorrow night. We will be live streaming. I may have to test that live stream out again with YouTube, because I did it the other night, and the event I created, it should have been live streaming, but it was something else that was going on. I may have to test that out tonight a little bit too. We'll just wait and see. But if don't worry about it. Mitty Man will be back on tomorrow night if the Lord says so. With that being said, this Mitty Man saying, whatever you get into, remember what I told y'all. If God ain't in it, get out of it. It's gonna come to nothing. So until then, till tomorrow night, peace. Good night.